Hey everybody, it's Brenda with Bonnie's Creations, and we are working in our Halloween glue book today, and I'm working on getting wax paper. I should have been more prepared. Okay, that is parchment paper. Well, parchment will work. And that's so we don't glue pages together. Hey Brenda. Hi Family Fun Travel. How are you today? Thank you for coming. So we're going to work in our book, and I'm hopefully going to be done rattling paper in just a second. There we go. And I'm trying to get it to come up on my phone for chat. There we go. There we go. So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good day yesterday. So the first thing is I got to mix paint. And I was going to do it on my table, but that's not going to work. So I'm going to do it in this little cup, I think. Oh, that didn't sound good. I think that'll be about the right color. Oh, Brenda, you got the notification today. Yay! They're getting better. Is that the right color? I'm trying to match this dude's face, and it's more. Oh, I need more brown. I may not get any more paint out of this bottle. I'm about to make a huge mess, you guys. Hopefully that's enough because that bottle's empty. I think I'm going to make it work. So this is just, we're going to slap paint on here today. And it looks kind of like the right color, but not quite. I'm just going to let it, we're going to deal. And I probably should have glued him down first and then did paint, but yeah. He should hopefully look like he's kind of coming out of the paper. We'll see if this works, how I have it planned. So now I'm going to use the heat gun to dry our paint real fast because no one wants to watch paint dry. Hey, Sheena, how are you? Well, it's kind of a Caucasian skin tone, Brenda, and then I'm just trying to match what's on my paper. And I don't think it matches. No, it needed a little bit more brown. So hang on. I still needed brown. I'm going to work on it. It needed to be a little more brown than what it was. So we're going to try again. I think this is more like what it's supposed to be. Yep. That looks better. Maybe instead of painting the whole page, I'll just get with not going to be covered by the picture. That might be a better plan. Because I know the picture's going to cover up all of that. So, okay, now, heat gun it again. Let's check. That is a much better match. We'll go with that. And while that's drying, get another little cup for my glue. So I'm trying to multitask, you guys. I'm probably going to burn a hole in the paper. Okay. I think that's good. We're going to probably need that glue gun a whole bunch today, or the heat gun. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. I found him on the internet last year, and I thought he would be a cool looking little dude in the Halloween book, like he's kind of coming out of the paper, kind of. So, of course, I had to print him out, and then he was too big, so I had to cut him. So, yeah, so he got cut down, but now he's fine. So he's going to go on here. I'm just going to Mod Podge all over the paper. And we're going to Mod Podge him. And this is the brush I was just using. It didn't get totally clean, and I'm not really worried about that. It's going to end up back in the water in a minute, because I really don't care what the glue looks like. Okay, let's just put our little dude down. And we need some up here. I need to Get the edges really good. So what I think I'm going to do is wipe the glue off my brush. Get some more of our paint. And just kind of, I'm going to dab this off in a minute, but just work at blending better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Now for down here, I think I'm going to get out some ink and sponge the ink on, or brush it. It's kind of cute though. What do y'all think? We just need to make this better. So, ink pad and ink. And since I'm not really going for kind of scary-ish, he works. That's not working how I wanted it to work. So let's try a different tactic here. Oh, that's got glue on it. Try painting it on. Okay, that's not really doing what I want it to do, y'all. We're going to work on this. I shall be removing this with the paper towel. So that didn't work. That just made a mess on my paper. Add it to there. And now I'm getting paint everywhere. So let's just see what we can correct or not correct. It may just be what it is, a man glued to a paper, but he's still cute. Just need this to be darker, a little darker. Whoa, that'll be darker, all right. But that might actually be the right color. Ooh, I think we might have it, guys. Right. And we're going to just put this, I got a darker color. Seeing if this will work. And then we're going to dry it off, but I'm going to sponge some of this up because this paper's really wet now. And see if we can get it to blend a little bit. I think I'm going to leave it before I mess it up anymore. Yeah, I wanted him to look like he was coming out of the paper. So we got to dry him off again. And then we're going to work on this page. I just think this is fun. Okay, so that's good. Moving on to over here. What was I going to put next to him? Oh, here we go. No, but no, that is cute though. I don't know what she's dressed in exactly. I need to go back to the paper stash. I had pulled out papers to work with, and he was one of them, but I didn't think about what was I going to put on the other page. Oh, they're cute. We'll put them. We will just trim this down and put it over here. How tall is this? We got to cut some stuff off. We're going to lose a cat paw. Or part of a kitty foot. Yeah. I found all the images on the internet last year when I started the book. Most of them from Pinterest. It was one of those little Pinterest rabbit holes. And I'm going to be printing out images this weekend because I realize I don't have enough images for my pages. Oh, I got to cut some off the top. Okay. Trim off some more on the sides. Now. And I still got to trim. Oh, this page. I want to keep the image as much as possible. Let me get out the trimmer. I want to cut this right up against the moon, I think. Trim off the little nubbies. And then over here, let's see first how much. Maybe right to like there. Of course, now it's too short, but that's why black paint was created. You just need to put black paint down the edges. Black paint. So, just some black paint down the edges. Hey, Tina, how are you? Hi, Angie. Hi, Janice. Thank y'all for coming. I look up and everybody's here. Thanks, Tina. So, I'm just going to put black paint just down the edge of the paper. Just a little bit more. And I'm going to need to get the heat gun again so we can put the glue. Okay, I'm not understanding the question, Angie. I have Photo Editor Pro is what I use, like to shrink images and that kind of thing. And there's a free version of it. And then my HP printer, I use the HP printing app. That you should have one for whatever printer you have. There should be an app. And if that didn't answer your question, can you ask it a different way or something? Because is that what you needed to know? Because the HP app that I use to print, okay, cool. I did get off of the Play Store. Like if you have an Epson, there should be an app on the Play Store for your phone, a Canon, any kind of printer. There should be an app that you can download. And then I just open that app up and go into my photos and print whatever it is I want to print. Little paper shape. Oops. Oh, that was not good. Paint's still wet. Now we should be able to apply the glue with no problems, hopefully. I need to get new water in my water cup. Let me go get more water in my water cup and I'll be right back. Okay, this should be better. And I'll just put that back where it goes. Okay, now we just want to glue our page. And I dumped Mod Podge into my little container just to make it easier for today. Okay. And it looks like I'm going to need to trim a little bit more off the top, and I can do that later. Garbage men are coming, and so the dogs may bark. They just don't like the sound of the garbage truck. And there we go. It's all cute. I like that, especially next to him. So we can call this pages done. And move our papers. Put the brush back in the water. So I have this one, and there's a poem. Oh, that could work. I love these little kitties. And I have a couple with stars in the background. And I'm only going to be able to be on today, you guys, for about an hour because Mom has to go get her groceries. I am thinking we could cut this. Yes. Let's cut it apart right about here. And I'm going to work on making some kind of background. So we're going to need like a dark blue, which I have one. Let's have to find the dark blue. I used it not long ago for something. Oh, here it is, the dark blue. I'm going to make a little paint palette. Well, don't do that. Where's that little red thing? I don't know. Well, I'm going to make a paint palette down here. This looks like we need like dark blue. We're going to need more than that because I got to do pretty much to hold both pages. Dark blue. Maybe a little bit of white. That's not the right white bottle. I just painted the other day. Oh, there's the white. A little bit of white. Maybe some black again. And I just had the black. And some lighter blue. We're going to make a mess. I think this color blue would work. Okay. We're going to make a mess. A total mess. And now I need to find a sponge of some kind. I'm going to use this little tiny sponge. I'm going to get all messy. I don't care. Okay, so we need to make dark around the edges, lighter toward the middle, but blackish kind of down at the bottom. That's what it looks like. Where the grass is. So we're just going to that picked up other colors. That's okay. Let's come back over here and add some to this side. Maybe a little bit of that dark. I'm bouncing stuff around over there. And it's blue and black mainly. And I'm sorry it's off camera just a little bit. We'll fix that. Okay. How wide is this paper? Oh, that's pretty good. I just need to get like at the top. But that's lighter blue. And then this one we got to cover more because we have all of this. Where's the quote thing? And we have this little poem I was going to put on here. So we're just going to cover. Okay. So now we get, oops, to play completely. And this isn't the normal sponge I would use for this, but it will work. Some of all the colors again. And it's lighter, so I'm going to add some of the white back into this. And that's all going to be pretty much covered up, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I do want to get some lighter paint in this area here. Some of that blue. Lighten this up because that's how it looks like on our picture. More of the blue, more of the white. Okay, paintbrush. Oh, that's too dark. Grab some more of this white over here. Okay, one moment. Let me sponge this all back out. I know I need lighter blue in there because it's not matching our little paper. Oh, I need to look at chat. Hang on. Hey, Trucker Janie, how are you? Thank you for coming. How are you doing, Janie? Oh, no, you don't have to have it hooked to the computer. My computer's over here, and my printer is 6 feet away from the computer. All they have to be is connected to Wi-Fi. If your computer and your printer are both connected to the same Wi-Fi, you can print. My printer is not hooked to my computer at all. I don't have a cable that long. It's like 6 feet from the computer. Just the Wi-Fi, Angie. If you have Wi-Fi on your computer and you have Wi-Fi, and as long as they're connected to the same Wi-Fi network. So I don't know who told you that was misinformation, because mine are not. My computer is not connected to my printer, and it's not connected to my phone. And I print from the phone all the time. That's how I print. I just make sure my phone is connected to Wi-Fi, to my Wi-Fi network that my computer's connected to, and then I can print. That looks much better. I am much happier with that, and I'm all gross. So, you can put it, yes, you can definitely, Angie. Angie, I can find me on Messenger, and I can walk you through printing as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi. I will be glad to help in any way I can. And that's my bottle making noises. I'm trying to get paint off of me so I don't get painted when I scroll through chat. Yes, Janie, the dog is snoring. Bless her heart, she's in here all the time. Right, Janice, you just have to hook it to the Wi-Fi. Angie, as long as you know your password and stuff, I can walk you through getting it hooked up to the Wi-Fi as well. I'm glad to hear that, Janie. Or, yeah, Janie, that you're fine so far. Are good. Oh, no, you're fine, Angie. You're fine. I've always said y'all can ask anything, and I'm willing to help in any way I can. And now I'm going to kind of wipe this all up, put my little sponge somewhere. My hands are going to look awesome when I take Mom to get her girl. Awesome. We are going to make paint splatters, Brenda, on this page. We're about to do that now. That's why I'm trying to get all this mess over here done. With some white paint. And it's not going to take much, you guys. So I only put out a little tiny dot. And I'm going to use the water on my brush because it's not really yucky looking water yet. And here we go. Oh, that's like way big. I'm good. I think that's enough of those. We'll wipe this up. Okay, now I'm going to heat gun this to dry it, and then we're going to glue our stuff. But I'm happy with how that looks so far. trying to dry my stars. They were kind of wet. Right. Still wet. This has a lot of paint on it. Okay, so I want to put this here because it goes. Oh, I should have put paint down the middle. Hang on. While we still have our sponge, we're just going to paint the middle a little bit. Oh, that needs more white in it. I'm just going to add white to the paper. Paint in here. A little bit more white. Whoa. Okay, that might have just been an overdoing it. Just a little bit. Where's the paper towel? Sometimes when you do art, you need like 3 hands. Okay. I think I'm good with that color. Oh, I like that really light blue. Let's go back up through here with that. Yep, cover the ditch up. Now I get the heat gun again. Okay, we're going to move our sponge back off to the side. A little bit longer. Just a little bit more. Okay, so our kitty cat goes here. And I need to trim off just a little tiny bit of the kitty cat from the back. Just a tiny bit. So the kitty cat's going to go here. And then, oh, I didn't paint. We're going to move it up the page. Oh, shoot. We were going to move it up the page, and we can. I just need to get more black down here. And we're going to just do this for speed. And now I'm just trying to thin it out so it'll dry fast. There we go. That's pretty. So to print from your phone, Brenda, what would you do? Because you wouldn't have Wi-Fi. I guess it's connected to the laptop. Oh, you're just going to print from your laptop. Never mind. Not everybody does what I do with my phone. Okay, so we're going to put our kitty here. And then over here, we're going to put this page back, kind of like that, which is why we painted the blue. And then I want to put this, but I don't want this little black piece on here. So I'm going to cut this at weird angles. There we go. To put onto here. And I think that will work. So now we just have to glue it all down. Get our little glue pot back. Grab the bigger brush this time. I found what we're going to do on the next page. Once we're done with this page, this has to go all the way to the top. Okay, so we want to put this. No, we can't put it. Well, I can put black down there in a minute. Like this. And I'll put black down there. And then we want to come in and put this on here like a so. And I'm trying to be careful not to get my inkjet ink too wet because it will run and make all kind of other colors that it's not. And I'm going to put some black right down here in just a moment. We're going to go in, slather this with glue. I think that will get it all. Now we want to put this page here, lining up the bottoms together. I think I have glue under that edge. So I will just lift it up. There we go. Now I need to put a little bit of black down there. Oh, and glue this corner. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay, so now we're going to dry this off. And I know for the next page, we're going to need black and orange. So I'm just going to get prepared. Yep, black and orange. Maybe a little gold. So let me find a pretty gold. There we go. Got it. I like how that one came out. And what the poem says, you guys, is there's magic in the air and mystery. There's nonsense everywhere for you and me. The black cat's eyes are bright. The moon sails by deep in the whispering night. Across the sky, the old clock says it's late. Near 12, he thinks. A pumpkin on the gate glows red and winks. The wind says woo around the house and goes away without a sound where no one knows. There's magic everywhere, and in between the fires flash and flare. A twinkle may be seen. There's nonsense everywhere, and apples red and green, but near a thought or care. This is Halloween. And I thought the poem was cute. You like it, Angie? I really miss doing this kind of thing, which is why I created an art journal, so I could do this with like magazine images and other stuff, because I like doing this. So we're going to move our paper, and move our paper, and this time we're going to do this, and we're going to need to cut it. It's where to cut it. I think we're just going to cut it there. And we're just going to put them as much back together as we can. There's going to be a little gap. But now to work on the background. I know this is just fun. So we have black. I know we need black and orange. So I'm just going to do this on the paper. Some black. Some black. And we don't have to cover the whole paper because our image pretty much is going to do that. Some oranges. Oh, that's like a lot of orange. We're going to get gold in there in a minute because I don't want to bury it. Now the thing is, I'm going to use a scraper. Oh. Oh, my paper's kind of wrinkly. I need a paper towel to wipe this excess off on. So I kind of like how that's looking. Kind of. So let's come over here and try to get something of the same kind of thing going on. Yeah, I need more black up there. Okay. And I realize we have like a whole bunch of orange right in the middle here. So I'm just going to blot this off some because it's like really, really wet. I like it, but it does need some like gold and stuff in there with it. Okay, let's switch our paper towel around to a cleaner spot. Grab some more of this orange up. We need more orange. So I'm just going to put it on the paper towel. And I think this is how our gold is going to get on here. Kind of the same way. I like that much better. It doesn't match exactly to the paper, but it's close. I think that's got some red in it too. And I'm not going to worry about all this in the middle because, oh, but I do need to get the edges. Uh-oh. Just come down here. How much of that's not going to be covered? A pretty good little spot. We'll get some excess paint. Just put some more orange. And a little bit of black. And we'll make the bottom work. And up here at the top. And that crease is very what we want. Okay. I'm going to change paper towels now because I want the gold paint wherever I put it. There it is. Oh, Angie Cole, what are you making? Okay. Now for the gold, I'm putting it on here, but then I'm going to spread it out so it's not like a big, gigantic blob. It's going to be. And put some over here. And then just come back and tamp it down a little bit. A little bit more. And then I think I'm going to find my coppery colored paint because that has like a copper more than an orange. So we're just going to play for a minute. I like this though. This is pretty. Okay, so need to find the copper color of paint. This is not exactly copper, but I think it's what we need. Let's turn our paper towel around. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. And that may be the color that we need to add. Just sponge it real quick with the paper towel And then we'll go back and tamp it down a little. And I think we may need more of that color. That's pretty. Pink with shimmers in it. Come over here, get some. And then to tone all this back some, because it's a little out there. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have to watch that video to see what we have to do. Okay. I want this color. This is a chocolate brown metallic paint, and that's going to help tone this down. It's still going to keep it shimmery and shiny, but it's going to help the overall toning down of it. So we're just going to add some of this. I like the metallics on here. This is a very shiny page. Now, when you heat gun any metallic paint, you guys, it gets very hot. So you want to just make sure, let it cool off before you touch it. I like it. What do you guys think? And now when we put this on here, it's not exactly, but it goes. Gives it a nice little frame anyway. I think I may tear my edges on paper a little bit. I'm going to let this dry somewhat. Wipe my fingers off. And then I'm going to tear the edges on the paper. Right. Oh, Fox, stop. It's across the street or something. I don't think it was here. I heard a car door. She heard a car door. It was across the street. Hush. I am cleaning my fingers off because I was tearing the paper. This is the last page that we're going to do, you guys, because I have to take Mom to get her groceries in just a little bit, and I need to have time to kind of depaint myself. Okay, so I don't want to tear a lot, but I want it to kind of blend in better, so I'm just going to tear a little bit. I'm going to keep going how I'm going. I think I'm going to leave this one straight, only because it's part of the other one, and it might help us match those up better. So I like how that's looking. So let's tear this one. And I'm just trying to tear off, yep, a tiny, tiny bit. And now we'll get the bottom. Okay. And we probably want to put, now that I have just some of this paint in this right here. Maybe with a little bit of black. Okay, so I'm just going to mix these on the paper. Just right here where there's going to be that gap. I don't want it to be white. That's the only thing. I think that will do. And most of my paints, y'all, I got on sale at Walmart. You can get them. You can get this. Now, this is a metallic. You don't get these for $1. But these apple barrel paints at Walmart, you can get them on sale for $1 a bottle. And that's when I buy paint, when they are $1 a bottle. Now I'm going to try to depaint my finger again. And then we're going to run the heat gun on it, and then we're going to glue. And please don't forget to thumbs up, guys. YouTube likes it when you do that. That helps push my video out to other people that aren't subscribed. So that's really why we ask for that, because the more thumbs up we get, the more YouTube is apt to push the videos out. So let's do the heat gunning. So we'll be doing this again on Monday, I think. So this page goes over here. That is so cool. We're going to just glue it down. I think I want the big brush again. It goes much faster with the big brush. Should we add some kind of stars to it before I put the papers on or after? Well, I don't want them on my houses. So should we add like some kind of stars? Have pearlescent white. That would work. The pearlescent paint. Just have to find it. Pearl white. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Thank you for coming. Well, I don't want to get them on the houses. So if we do it after, it's going to come onto the houses. Dark and kind of spooky. That is true. We could add just a few spatters. I'm going to put just a little tiny bit of paint. And a lot of water. Okay, I don't have enough water in that paint. It wasn't splooshing. There we go. This will sploosh. Okay, that's maybe too much sploosh. We'll just dab it. Dab it down a little bit. Same over here. Just dab it down. So that they're not so like bright, but they're like in the background kind of. It's like there, but not there. If that makes sense. Y'all probably can't see that because there's a huge glare on this page. Okay, now we're going to glue. I'll hold it up to the camera to try to get the glare. I hit black wet paint somewhere. And it's going up pretty high. Okay. Let's take our first page. And I'm trying not to touch the paper because I don't want my ink to run really badly. There's that. Oh, I like it. Now, I know we need to put glue pretty much this way. Janie, have you all got everything moved finally? If you're still here? Oh, don't put it. Oh, wait a minute. Did I tear that wrong? I tore it wrong. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, that's how that goes. Dry paper towel. And I need glue. Well, I can't even get under the edge, but I see that it's not glued down. There we go. There we go. Just lift it up and put some glue. And I am not worried about how wrinkled the paper got. To me, that just adds character to our pictures. Okay. And now let me take the papers out. Whoops. I'm going to hold this up so the glare's not right there. Up that way. So there's this side. And then there's this side. What do y'all think? I like it. I think it came out really pretty. I do need to heat gun it. Right. I think she is. Yes, splooshy. Splooshy is today's word. I make up my own words. And we're just going to heat gun this and get it dried off. And then we're going to just go back through what we did today. And I got to trim that off at the top from the other page. Okay, so we made 3 pages. Let me trim this. Oh, how am I going to do that? This way. Trim that little edge, and that's all, I think. That's a whole nother page work. Well, yep, we got to trim this. All right, I'm going to try to do this backward. Okay, we'll do it this way. Get my fingers out of the way. We don't want to cut my fingers off. Okay. So, and that got some gold paint on it, but I'm not going to worry about that. It'll just be a little sparkly star right there. So we started with these, and see how the color's changing on his face? Ooh, that looks kind of grody. Kind of cool, because the paint, there's too much, it's wet back there. So it's changing the color. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it kind of looks cool. I'm going to leave it alone. I like it. It's kind of turning green and moldy looking. That was gross. And he needs to be glued down right there. That was gross, guys. I'm sorry. But he is kind of looking green and moldy. Okay. And then we did this page with this pretty moon. I love this moon and the kitties. And then we did this one with this kitty and the poem. And then we did this one. This is my favorite, I think, of what we did today. That's my favorite. So now I can't see the chat because my paints are all up here in front of my phone. So what do y'all think? Now in the art, what do you call those? Art journal that I made, it wouldn't be Halloween images, but it would be something like this, but not Halloween. Because I really, really do enjoy doing this kind of thing. And I have a whole basket full of magazine images that I need to do something with. Thank you, Janice. It looks like zombie Mike pants. Oh, yeah, Brenda, those would be cool. So this is my favorite page, and we got white up here, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. But I do think it's very cool. So I still have all these papers. I still have plenty of papers left from last year. And plenty of little embellishment things and stuff, cutouts. So We have plenty to work with. I'm just going to put these back. I have a Ziploc baggie for all these things to go into until we work on this on Monday. I'm just going to put all this stuff back in its little baggie so it all stay together. And there we go. Now my secret's out. This is what I do in my projects. Gallon-size Ziplocs. And there you have it. And then that's the cover. And it's only getting poofy because the pages get warped. Because there's really not anything in here to make this fluffy other than the pages warp. This I like, though. This is just cute. And then we have the scary. Cute and scary, but not real scary. Yeah, now I have cute zombies. We have, hang on. Let me flip through here. We have a cute zombie in here, a couple. Where did they go? We have more. There they are. Aren't they? They're the cute zombies. They're just cute. And they live in that house. Then there's another one of those pages. So there we go. You like Baldy in the poem with the cat the most, Brenda? Yeah. Yeah, stuff like The Walking Dead. I don't do that kind of thing. So this is my kind of Halloween. I mean, this is spooky-ish, but it's not like, you know. I like this kind of thing. And I've got, now I'm going to tell you, thank gosh that I have HP Instant Ink program. If y'all do not have that, these pages are very ink intensive. I went through, I don't know how many ink cartridges, but they don't care. It's a flat fee, printing so many pages a month, however much ink you use. And I went through like 3 black ink cartridges because this takes a lot of black ink to print these kind of pages. As long as they send me ink, I'll print ink intensive. I don't care. I like them. And I've got more stuff like this I didn't get printed out yet for the pages. So that's it for today, everybody, because I got to get ready to take Mom to get her stuff. Oh, you have a laser jet. See, that's great because you could actually paint over your pages, Janice, and wouldn't matter because laser jet doesn't do what inkjet does. It dries and it's permanent. So, yeah. So, y'all, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow to finish working on the envelope journal that we started yesterday. And it'll be about the same time at 11 a.m. Central, 12 Eastern. And I hope to see y'all here. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody. Hugs and blessings.